pretty much all you would need is... Hello, hello, hello. My name's Kaylo. My pronouns are she, her. I am currently just loading into the game for the first... into the loading screen, pretty much. I'm going to be Hi, Smarmy! How you doing? I'm just trying to get loaded in. We are going to be finishing up Pacific Shell Challenge today, or at least that's what I'm hoping to do within the next 3 hours. I just had to have a conversation with my landlord and pull out dinner at the same time that I may or may not have burnt just a tad bit. I missed the ending of Lady's stream, mostly because I got busy doing other things to get prepared for this. That, and I was watching Good Doctor, so that was the end of Lady's stream. Smarmy. You missed it too because you were trying to get housework done. Hopefully she pops in and I can ask her how it went. I am going to try to start doing a schedule. I can't promise every Wednesday night, but me and my fiance are going to be talking. His birthday's next week, so yay! I get to figure out stuff for him for his birthday. And I'm being stared at by a dog. If you can hear my fan, just let me know. I can move it more. It's blistering out today. I was watching YouTube while I was getting ready to pull out my food. Want to show me what the weather is like today. I hate when that happens. I hate how long this takes to load, by the way. I normally try to have it logged in beforehand for a reason. Yes, my love. Now, shush. He's trying... Yay. He's trying to give me his opinion of when I should load everything, when I have to literally steal the TV from him. Like I said, we're gonna fix that, aren't we, my love? Now stop. Arguing with me. He wants his own gaming system so bad right now. Enough funny anymore. That too. No, don't stop responding. Yay! My rewards. I finally get my rewards. I need to remember. Just give me 1 second, Smarmy, because I cannot see anything right now. Quite literally, my thing's not wanting to work. My page just crashed, so. And now my fiance's laughing at me. Love. Oh, yay! Yeah, right? Yay, free stuff! You gotta love all the free stuff. Now I have to just remember to log in for the next couple days so that I actually get all my stuff for the next 7 days. Since it did not show up yesterday, which is a good thing. That means I actually will get it even if I don't log in. So it was 105 today. A high of 105. Well, 109. It's 105 now. I don't know if you can hear him in the background. I don't care right now. Don't you dare drink one of my smeared offs.
I'm drinking one of them. I'm not drinking them both.
Fine. Bring me one of those. I'm gonna dehydrate. Yeah, well, I'm literally dying over here from the heat, so. He's so sweaty he had to use his pants to get my drink open.
Because I wet my forehead first. You think it's hot over here? It's hotter over there. It's 1010 over here. It's 135 over there.
It was high of 109. It's a 105 out right now.
Yeah, which means it's 110 over here and it's 130 over there.
I sent him to the other side of the room, which has the AC on it, but the AC don't work, so he's literally dying of the heat because he doesn't like Sims. I'm the sim builder.
It's the worst fucking game ever created.
In his opinion, it's the worst game ever created. In my opinion, it's the best game.
Second worst game ever created, Minecraft.
Second worst game ever created, in his opinion, is Minecraft. His opinion, not mine. I love Sims. I play Sims, obviously. I'm not a fan of Minecraft though, so I keep my opinions to myself on that one. 3 more of the smeared off slices and maybe I would loosen my tongue. I only have 1. I am a very, very late. Oh, good. So at least I have a viewer that actually doesn't, well, isn't a fan of. Do you want to come say hi, Draco? Is that what you're trying to do? Draco's here and he wants to say hello to the Smarmy and give mommy kisses. Yep, mama kisses. As soon as Smarmy says hi, yeah. Okay. Hi, my love. Okay, you gotta sit down. If you're gonna be up here, you gotta sit down because you're covering mama in hair. It's that mid-shed season. And even though he's a short-haired dog. I'm not. He getting love and praise over here. I said short-haired. Anything to argue with me right now. It's actually kind of cool. My conversation with my if it was 109 out, I would I would will all the fur off my body too, right? I just get covered in it. For some reason, he like gets close to me while I'm sweating, and I'm covered in his hair. Even if like we're driving and we have him in my lap, fiance drives when I'm not when we're out and about together. So when he is in my lap in the car, I get covered in his fur. I've walked into stores holding him and my arms covered in black fur. And that was before it started getting to the 3 digits. And I'm the only one with the one that gets hair. My fiance can hold him and he doesn't get covered in the fur like I do. Yeah, we're not, yeah, we're not doing that, babe. Really? Why is my controller not working, Patrick? Okay, now it's working. Didn't want to work there for a minute. That wouldn't have been good. I would have had to do controller switches. No, it's not fun. Midstream compute, not even midstream, beginning of the stream. Yeah. So I am working towards affiliate already. I have already hit about 3 of my goals, I believe, to reach it. Which, if you give me a second, I'll go look again while we go over to where I moved the build to, because I am not. Patrick, stop. So he's been trying to figure out how I can get my followers up, pretty much. So I have, according to my affiliate, path to affiliate, I have 16 of my 50 followers. I need like so many more. I've already got all my streams done. My average stream viewers is there. I'm on day technically 6 of 7 different days to stream. So it's really just the followers that I have to work on today. So hopefully we get good luck today. My fiance 100% thinks that I should stream Fortnite over Sims. And if it wasn't for the fact that I already had this set up for Sims, I would probably have listened tonight. But I also have to be able to... Yeah, I should probably be in other people's stream. The community is really nice and always gives shout outs to new streamers, right? That's one of the reasons I went into Lady's stream today. I tried to hit Pacific's stream all the time too. I have hit a couple other people, but it's like I'm gonna have to raid into people's accounts to actually show, like, hey, I'm streaming, follow me, sort of thing, for people who don't realize I'm actually streaming. Pacific actually suggested just getting set up with a schedule. So what I did the last couple days was, well, first off, day one of streaming this build, I picked out a wall color. I ended up not liking it, so I changed it. I added the patios, the 2 patios. I added the roofs, which by the looks of it, that one's correct because of that. I added the 2 roofs. Yeah, I know, right? It's just gotta be myself. And then I worked on room adjustments. And I have to add a door back to the bathroom. Lovely. Just my luck. Give me 1 second, Smarmy. The other day it was, hey, you're missing last night when I tried to go live and be on and I was only on for like an hour 30 because of my head, I was missing the staircase. Now I'm missing a door. Lovely. Hello, welcome in. Watch me struggle on this bathroom door right now. This is how I see it. I added a lot of greenery into this build because I liked the way it looked. I will say that right now. I think it looked really nice. And because I was sizing things down, they said that I was modifying the room using cheats, which anybody who knows how I build knows that I don't use cheats when I build. But according to the PlayStation and EA, by sizing anything down, now it's considered modifying. Let's see if I can get it to fit. Otherwise, we're redoing this whole build. And I will restart this whole build if I have to. Where I put this room. Oh no, don't tell me it's doing something that I don't want it to do. I shouldn't be loading. Don't tell me I'm having issues with my game loading. and not loading right now. Okay. We're not going to have a downstairs bathroom because I'm not dealing with this nonsense. Which, with that open like that, will give me a little bit more freedom. Oh god, I don't like how this is being right now. I'm having to refresh my page right now to see if it's even showing you guys what I'm looking at. Because I'm literally... Oh good, it is showing. It was showing me that it was still loading in. Or reloading in, I should say. Which would not have been a good thing. And then it like showed me the one person who came in and said hello and then left. Obviously. Boom. Full bookshelf like I like. I'd rather have a full bookshelf right here than another bathroom inside the house. So what I had done was I had made a bathroom. It wasn't letting me do a thing because my platform, I guess, wasn't big enough, and it erased my staircase that I had there. So I had to fix that. And then the kitchen, the living room is tiny, and then the kitchen's huge because it has the dining room included, but I have like vines up on the wall and all that stuff. And then I have this outdoor patio area. And then we're gonna just go upstairs really fast. And then I have a nice sized bathroom right here, so I'm not overly worried about a bathroom downstairs, with like a little hallway going into the master where the laundry room is and slash storage for the upstairs. With like I tend to combine the nursery and the bedroom together for the kids a lot of the times. And then of course I added a whole bunch of solar panels to be eco-friendly. And then I wanted to make, because we are allowed to add a room to the outdoor, I added in a greenhouse, which when you zoom in and you look, I have a ladder right there that goes down to this, and I have an area for a bathroom, another room, and then I decided that it was because I was in the witch realm this Spellcaster realm, I was going to make a cauldron room, and that's what I was working on last night before I got off. And I added a spa area in also. So now you're all caught up. Oh, and it looks out into the pool. So at least you're all caught up now on what I've done. At least I'm trying to catch up. So I did get the 2 new packs also using Fetch app off my phone, which scans receipts, and I get rewards through PlayStation Store for when I buy and when I play or watch videos or whatever every month on my phone off my gaming system. So there's always that too. So I didn't pay a penny out of pocket for the new kit. I already took dinner out of the oven, Patrick. But thanks. I was responsible for dinner tonight, and I think I burnt it. I'm not 100% sure on that whole thing. I'm sure I'll hear about it when he comes back. If he thinks it's burnt. Okay, I gotta stretch for a minute. My back's starting to get hurt from sitting up on my end of my bed. I might make him bring in a chair for me to sit at while I play tonight. But did you get all your housework done, Smarmy? No, I'm sorry you didn't sadly know trying to wrap up the kitchen tonight. I totally understand. Do you what you need to do to get that kitchen done. I've been trying to help, but I'm not very big of a help in the kitchen. I know how to make the mess. I just don't do dishes very well. So I'm not a huge help in the bathroom, in the kitchen, when it comes to cleaning, unfortunately. I'm gonna try to get as comfortable as possible because my body is trying to kill me tonight. So hey, you know what? being on one of those crazy cleaning sprees is not a bad thing. If you lived closer, I'd say, hey, you want to come help me? Because my place is not the cleanest. I will personally admit that one. Honestly. I'm going to try to get this as close as possible so I can actually read my stream. I got a puppy right next to me now. He's like, you okay? Because my back's aching. I have bad back issues, though, too, so that don't help. I also have a puppy attacking my feet now. Right, go! No. Yeah, like that's gonna help, babe. No, thank you. Don't do that. I have a dog attacking my feet, so, yeah, he thinks it's playtime now. That's not a horrible spot, I guess. I have to admit, I actually like the look of that mirror. And I don't think it's overly too big, do you? I think it's a perfect size for a bathroom. Right? And that's from the new pack. I actually like that mirror. That mirror is really pretty, in my opinion, for being in the new pack. It really is. Nice. I have a panting puppy that just keeps staring at me, who was attacking my feet and then is now not attacking my feet. So his little ears are popped up because he knows I've been talking about him. And he likes when I talk about him. Only in positive ways, of course. It's the only time he actually likes when I talk about him. So I figured this room down here could be like a teenager's room. Like, they don't want to live in the house anymore with their parents, but they don't want to move out yet by themselves either. Gotta pick which ones will look the best in here. Gotta love it. And yes, I will move children into the basement pretty much off the greenhouse. Like, they're like, how I would put it is they're living on their own without living on their own, if I were to play with this house. I also have a bad habit, because since the high school years pack came out and I did get it, that I like to move my teenagers out with their boyfriend or girlfriend, depending on whatever they prefer. I tend to move them out and do another whole storyline for myself off of that, legacy wise, first to hit adulthood, pretty much teenagehood. And they always end up, like, because I like force them to do their schoolwork and stuff, they always end up like advanced and already pre-graduated before they're actually like week 2 of being in high school. They end up graduated already. So I don't raise no stupid kids, pretty much. Because I've noticed that with The Sims, if you set them in a routine early, they'll come straight home, start doing their homework, even if they're super tired. And then they'll go to sleep, and if they haven't finished, they'll go and do what they need to do for the rest of it. We're going to put a desk in here so that they can, like, do whatever they need to down here. I just got kisses on my foot before he attacked. He's attacking again. Attack. Stop, Draco. Darn dog likes to attack my feet too much. Give me one moment. I love the dog to death, but he likes to attack my feet too much. And he's a Dachshund mix, so he's Dachshund, Chihuahua, and Pug, and Dachshunds have this thing about feet. They get like a foot fetish pretty much about feet. Trying to remember if I added in. No, I did not add in. Cool, so now I know what I need to add in still. I'm gonna make the room with the cauldron also like a crafting area for like the Crystal Creations pack, because that's why I used the wallpaper I used in there. Because how I see it is the more you have, like, skill-wise, the better in these builds, because then they can be used in multiple ways. So there's that. I am going to put, thinking like right there for that, it's a chess table for logic skill. I figured that would be a good thing to have down here near the pool, by the windows in the pool area, so that they can look at who's swimming while they're playing some chess. I tend to put a lot of like skill building stuff in the basement if I have to, when I don't have enough room up in the main house. So like I got the fancier looking cauldron in my opinion, so I got this one instead of this one. I got the Cauldron of Excellency because, well, face it, you want your potions and stuff to come out excellent every time, don't you? And then I'll put like the robotics table down here once I figure out where to put it. These like bulkier things that you don't really know what to do with and stuff. I like to have one of these a lot of the time, just so that they can practice that skill without having to get like one of these research archive machines, because that's just another table to look for. I will put one of these up in the greenhouse so that they can do that skill up there. I've also put like some of these skill building stuff, like this could be in the greenhouse, like if they were making it look like they were growing their own pumpkins and stuff like that, pretty much. I am totally not against putting an easel up on this porch so that they can, like, I don't know, do a nice painting from out here. Wood building. Woodworking. We need one of those. I use whatever space I have pretty much when I do my builds. Kind of makes it look cluttered that way. Or at least that's how I feel about it. It's one thing I don't like is like I want to put a basketball hoop up here, but I can't because it won't stick to the wall, and I don't like how the other ones look. Like, I don't like doing one of these because it just looks weird in my opinion when you can put it on the side of the house normally. So we're not doing that. I'm not going to do a home gym this time, I don't think. Mostly because that's a pain in the butt to do lately. I did put this in here, and this is the new fire pit that came with one of the packs. So we're going to do something with that. I put the pool in. Still have to put some of those items in. I'm trying to think of what else I'm missing down here. Oh, I need to work on that. Crap. That's what I was forgetting. Now I have to find it. Yes, I'm a lightweight, so my dihydrate kicks in really fast. So I will forget shit now. But I know if I hadn't drank my hydrate right now, I wouldn't have had it later when I wanted it. Far and in between, and that's not going to work like that. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna move that over there. We're gonna offset. No, we're gonna do that. Let's see if this will work now. Okay, now that I have that, let's see what I can do to get this more put in here. There. Now let's see. That color. Now for shelves. So if I can, I'm going to try to I'm going to try to do what I did in the dev shell, which I really did like yours, Smarmy, by the way. I really did like your dev shell. That was awesome. I think it's under displays. I found it under. I was well, first off, I'm gonna figure out how I'm doing this properly, but I was thinking I could just put a whole bunch of these shelves up around the wall and then put like crystals all the way around on the shelves on like the top, like something like this, so that I can display the crystals. I don't think you needed to finish it better. Even Dev liked your build. I thought it was funny that you built across from where I built mine. So it kind of worked out like perfect. Like they could have lived in mine and just gone shopping at yours all the time. But you've also been following Pacific a lot longer, so you technically know more about them than I do. So it was just kind of funny how like I put a greenhouse in and he liked that and stuff like that. I mean, I can't tour properly on the PlayStation like she can on the computer. Right? It worked out perfectly. So I can't tour shells properly on the PlayStation like she could on the computer. I wanted to do something for my birthday next month, but it's really hard for me. I can't do the tab thing in and out like she can. It's something that the PlayStation's not capable, the console stuff is not capable of. So I have to, I'm planning on streaming for a week straight. My birthday's the week of the 17th. So I'm planning on streaming that whole week straight. And I might, depending on, all I know is Dev originally made a big box of a shell and Pacific told him no because it looked like a see, and I keep saying that I want to see that one because I think it would be awesome. See, I have two versions of the Dev shell though. The one that I posted and then the original one I had posted and I canceled. Sorry, I'm looking for something, and now you're gonna get to see all of my, like, all the things that I've ever done. Or have been given and stuff. Okay, so I guess we're gonna do it this way. I might have to go to the Dev shell and just do set up room by room. I don't remember how I found those crystals now. This is how I find most of my stuff that I need, as I go through the build through the gallery and see what I can find. Ah, there we go. Found it. Yes, this is how I do my little, I I need these. Okay, so this is how I'm gonna do it, sort of thing. I just go looking in the build, and find, so like, right? That's what I just found. It took forever to find them. I know they're there because I've used it before. It's just a pain in the butt to find on the PlayStation Store version. It's like, you could find it fast on the computer. I know you could. But when you're on PlayStation, it takes forever to find properly. But it's also how I, like, in my gameplay one that I haven't played in forever now, but what I was working on, I got all the crystals that way, plus the plant version, the tree version. Because all you're doing is paying for the room, and even then, like, what I'm gonna do to make it look like I don't have the room, that flooring room anymore up here, is I'll go and delete it after the fact. And then I'll just do as many as it will let me on each shelf. And then it's the little details. And it makes the room look a little bit more cluttered without it actually being cluttered, is how I see it. And I have to remember to put a Roomba down here, because if I were to play through this game with this, I would need the Roomba, so that no dust got super dirty down here. I also don't tend to play on main builds like this because I like to use the tiny home stuff as much as possible, and those aren't going to fit up there, so for Clutter Wars I would make a craft dungeon and have Sims make craftables that aren't in debug for clutter. Yeah, so I can't use debug on here, which sucks. Trust me, I know it sucks. I can't use debug. I can't use. I mean, I could. It's just a matter of it will technically shut my trophies off for the most part when I'm playing, and I want the trophies for the game. Like, here, I'll go on my phone and look at it really fast. Even on the computer you have trophies for it, but like, I have 23 out of 51. So like, a lot of these on the computer I've already gotten because it's easy. Like, most of them are for like the skills. So once you reach a level 10, you gain a trophy for the skills. So I have the flying color from the painting career. I maxed out on the painting career for that. You can do the ultimate Sims Guru. I have not done that one. I have a couple of these that are hidden. All-nighters. Have a sim stay awake for 24 hours straight. Alphabet Legends Legacy, play a household for 26 generations or more. I have never made it past like 3rd generation before I get bored. Entertainer career, you get one for that. Basket case, you get one for that. So to do that one, you have to have all primary emotions within 24 hours, which isn't hard to do. It's just a matter of going in and getting those emotional trait potions to do it. have a sim reach a max level in handiness. I've gotten another one that's hidden, violin skill, max level on that. Captain of Industry for the business career, Castaway, reach magic level. You get what I mean. Like, I've been working on them slowly, but like, I get the easy ones and then I get bored of playing the game, and it takes me a little bit to go back and actually do a gameplay. I think when stuff calms down for like the builds and stuff, like these bugs, I might try my hand at like a legacy challenge, and I'll probably do it with the sim I have right now that I load in with, because I can't do anything without using a pre-made sim to do stuff. And it's a cowgirl that I made a while ago when Horse Ranch came out, so yeah, I play without mods, so find stuff is not... Yeah, so when I'm actually on a computer, I tend to kill I joke about this, but I'm dead serious. I have a bad habit of killing computers. I kind of wish my adopted brother was here, who's one of my mods, so he could back me up on this. I have killed about 5 computers because I overload on mods. I openly and honestly admit to this, because if I don't, he yells at me. I just sold an object without realizing what I did. Oops. Good thing I can just click back and grab. So I have a bad habit of killing computers because I don't get gaming computers. So I've never had a gaming computer at all. My old PC that I have that I originally started playing Sims on, I have to change the motherboard out on because it's so old it won't read the new graphics card I got for it. Just so I could play. Otherwise it's so old it lags way too much, so I can't do like all the download stuff for it I want. And Sims is a really tough game on a system as it is. And it's not a good thing for your system unless you have a gaming computer. Trust. I don't kill computers, but the Sims... See, I don't technically... If you're taking that as a logic, I don't kill computers, the Sims does. But my brother would beg to differ. He's been my computer tech for years. My mother calls him her son from England. He lives in England. He's my bestie at this point. I can tell him whatever I need to, and he'll listen, which is always a good thing. My fiance said that if he could, he would try to steal him from me. My current laptop is not a gaming laptop that I upgraded to a gaming laptop, but didn't have an upgrade to cool the system, a cooling system. So they make cooling pads, and you could get one of those cheap normally from like Walmart and stuff. And those will work to cool down your... Yeah, gaming laptops tend to get very hot. You want it elevated, and you want it elevated with a cooling pad. I know Walmart sells them for like, last time I looked, like 20 to 30 bucks, and it has a fan built in that can cool down your computer, and they work wonders. I have an issue with my PlayStation getting overly hot, but I live in Arizona, so what do you expect? So, let's see. I have a wire cookie cooling rack. And right? Right. It's called a cooling pad. For computers. For laptops. I'm looking on Amazon right now for you. It is a good one to get about $30 the most that I'm seeing, and it's got like a ton of fans, and it will help cool down your computer. All you have to do is type into Amazon cooling pad for laptops and a whole bunch will pop up, and that should help keep your computer from overheating. Just a hint. Gotta remember, I just got my degree in computer science. I better know a thing or two about about computers for that degree, right? Yeah, I have one of those for my old computer. It's on a standby for this summer, right? I'm using my computer desk that's for like the bed for my fan right now, like my bigger fan, because I have like a small fan and then I have like one of the old school fans that sits next to the bed, and it's keeping that up. I'm going to see if my brother's awake right now, actually, and get him in so I have backup. I have my Discord on, so my computer and my phone, so more than likely he's not awake yet, but he will be later, and he'll be like, "You were talking about me?" I'll be like, "Yeah, I'm proud of my big brother." He's... How I put it is, I have an actual biological older brother, but he goes by Kilo on here, and he's been my friend for years, and my mom calls him her kid, and he's the better of the two big brothers I have, is how I see it. And I will personally admit that, and he knows it too. That's the sad part. Okay, so I'm letting the stream catch up really fast, but I got all of those down here now. And deleted, you'll see that it deleted the... Making sure it finishes, because I am watching off my computer too. And I noticed there is a tiny bit of a lag. Until I get a capture card, it's going to be like that. But you can see here in a minute-ish, if I'm right, that I have all the crystals up on the wall now, and it kind of makes it more like a decoration too. So it kind of comes in handy, is how I see it, more than anything. And it comes straight down to it. I'm really... So yeah, there's always that, like decorations. I think that looks great the way it is, honestly. It's all on one wall. I could go through and look for like the medals, I guess, too, and put those on that wall. Which I think is what I'm going to do. Because to do the crystal creation stuff, you would have to have both, right? So I should do both. Right? It really does. I love how this always looks when you're done with it. When you do it properly and stuff. Forgot I added that there. Let's see. We're gonna go looking for the medals really fast. And then we'll go looking for all of the and I probably just spelled that wrong. I'm not good at spelling, and see, I used the wrong thing. I could technically add those to the thing though. Okay, it's official. I think I spelt it wrong. I think I got the wrong metals. Type of metal. Oh, there we go. That's like all of it, though. Yeah, I did spell it wrong. I thought I did. I have horrible spelling if you haven't noticed, so bear with me here. Growing up, I had a speech impediment. I still have a speech impediment. I don't like to talk about it normally. My spelling suffers because of it, and I will admit that one. Personally, my spelling is atrocious. When I try to say huge words, I have issues. Massive issues with it. I will admit to that. And I might have to lower that upper column that I'm putting these on the wall there. Throw those up. There we go. Now they're not cutting through the ground. Now it don't look weird. Don't worry, I'm not a good speller either, right? I blame it on the typos when I'm on the phone, but 9 times out of 10 it's because my phone can't understand what the hell I'm either blaming it on the typos or blaming it on the autocorrect, and it's 9 times out of 10 because of the phone not understanding what I'm saying. When I was doing like spelling stuff on my computer for like a paper, I have an iPhone, so my phone would tell me how to spell stuff, or my Alexa would. And if they couldn't understand what the hell I was saying, my fiance would look at me and say, "What are you trying to spell?" And I would have to slow myself down, tell him what I was trying to spell, And he would be like, okay, this is how you spell it. Just so that I wasn't struggling so hard. And like, English is not my favorite subject. Put it this way, I barely passed it for high school. I had help for my college stuff. I will personally admit that one. Right now, I had massive help with for my English in high school, for my college classes. And I appreciated every second of it. Because, like, grammar ain't my thing. I'm bad at spelling, and my poor phone gets confused because I switch it right. Like, the biggest word I can say is hippopotamus or triskaidekaphobia. Hippopotamus was my first big word I actually said, and it's because one of my landlords from when I was a baby sat there and quite literally taught me how to say it. He felt so bad for me that he just sat there and taught me how to slowly say it. Triskaidekaphobia was one of my spelling words in junior high. Could not tell you what grade, I just know it was junior high, and the English teacher I had that year put me in lunch detention because I cussed a boy out for making fun of me. So, mind you, it was a boy I had a crush on, and I had asked him out, and he made fun of me because of the way I asked him out. So he deserved me cussing at him. I should not have cussed him out at school, but I did. Yeah, it was very sweet. Rest his soul, he has passed away. I was in school in New York with his grandson. His grandson was like a year younger than me, but because I was held back because of my reading skills, I ended up in the same grade. So that was sweet. As for the boy I cussed out, I asked him out from behind a stop sign pole because I was nervous and my friend was putting me up to it, and I was like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Why am I doing this? And I was shy. I'm normally overly shy. That's one of the reasons I was so happy that it's people I've talked to. When it's people I've talked to before, it's a lot easier for me to open up and talk to people. My brother is very much knows this. Overly shy. I don't like. Most middle school boys probably deserve it, cussed out by a middle school. What's funnier is that we were the same age. I was just a grade below him because of the whole being held back thing in first grade. And yeah, he totally deserved it. Saw him a couple years ago when I was with one of my exes, and he could not remember who the hell I was, and I was so glad for it. Honestly, I was like, oh, thank God. Like, one thing I don't have to worry about ever again. He had no clue who I was, so I was like, yay! I don't have to worry at all about this. Kinda makes me happy. Yeah, the teacher was kind of a pain in the ass, though, so, like, I got sent to the principal's office, and the principal looked at me and said, you're one of my good students. What the hell are you doing here? Not in so many words, but she's like, you're one of my good ones. What are you doing in my office, and why did you cuss this person out? I'm like, well, first off, he deserved it because he was making fun of me, and since you guys don't do anything about being picked on, I was picked on, like, all through school out here. So I went from being one of those popular girls back home in, like, elementary school, junior high, because my 3rd, 4th grade class got moved from the elementary to the junior high. middle school. So I had that going for me when I was a kid, and then like I moved out here and I wasn't popular, and it was really like I didn't realize what we were doing, because like small town, you don't realize shit until you move away, is what I realized. But we had like one kid in particular that was not liked whatsoever, and I realized after the fact that we were bullying him. It was a form of bullying. So I like apologized to him and like told him what we were doing to you wasn't right, and I am so sorry for my part in it. My dad's side of my family is so big that like half the town was my family through marriage, and his family just happens to be part of that. And I was overly rude to him, and I personally admit that I did that, and I apologized, because he would be like, but I'm your cousin. I'm like, no, you're not my cousin. Your cousin's with my cousins, but we're not related whatsoever. Blood, not blood, no matter what, I am not related to you. Because he was like trying to brute me with him, and I was like, yeah, no. I'm not your cousin. I'm not your cousin. And looking back, I felt horrible about it after a while, but like looking back now, I feel horrible about it. But back then I was just a kid, so I didn't know better. I had one girl in particular bully me to the point that she drew an animated picture of a girl, put my name over it with their eyes crossed out, and I came home so upset because they handed it to me with my name over it. Like, they wanted me dead. They were opening the bathroom stall on me. I don't think I was ever popular, but I was never really picked on in school. My little was bullied pretty bad and would get into fights with boys in the grade below me to protect him, right? So like I didn't get picked on till I moved out here to Arizona from New York. I was that New York girl because all I could do was talk about home. Like, I'm from New York, sort of thing. You know how kids are. I didn't know at the time that I do know now that Arizona actually has a law against bullying. Had I know what I do know now, a lot of things would have been different. And it's mostly because knowing that there are laws against it. Why can I never find this? Arizona has a no bullying policy. So I didn't find that out until like 2 years after I graduated, or a lot of the bullies I had were jocks and they wouldn't have got their scholarships. But they and I say that with the kindest of hearts, because I personally know that most of them are now professionals, football players, wrestlers, stuff like that. One in particular that was really bad at bullying me from middle school, but the girl who drew the picture had a really tough home life, I found out later, and she ended up moving to Louisiana, the state of Louisiana, and she got in contact with me a couple years ago and apologized for everything she did. She thanked me for my part of getting her away from the bad situation, because my mom went up to the school and just complained like, overly complained until the resource officer came in, because the principal wanted nothing to do with it. Like, yeah, no. And the resource officer's office was like right next to. The hard part is that just because there's a law against it doesn't mean it will be enforced by the adults in charge, right? So, the law states that, in Arizona at least, that that the school has to discipline the child. If the school does not discipline the child, then the state has to step in and discipline that child. Juvie, normally, and the parents and the school will be in trouble for it. I am on the local, like, Facebook groups, so when I see somebody posting about their kid getting bullied, I private message them, and I'm like, this is what you need to do. If the school won't do anything about it, threaten a lawsuit, pretty much, because when it comes straight down to it, as soon as, and this goes for anywhere, as soon as they hear lawyer or lawsuit, they tend to turn around and start doing what they're supposed to do. So, like, I learned a long time ago what to say to them to get them to actually do what they need to do. Mostly because of my situation, period. There we go. Could not do that for the life of me yesterday. I'm looking for certain things, that's why I'm doing it this way. I'm looking for the realm of magic stuff, you know. Decorations. Show all. There we go. And none of this is right. Is it not under decoration? Are those freaking... Just show all. I'm looking for a certain thing, sorry, smarmy. So like, I will literally tell them how to take care of the situation when the school doesn't want to do it properly, because I 100% will stand up for children now. Like, knowing what I know now, I will 100% stand up for these children who need the help. Because I'm not going to let a child have the issues that I went through in high school. And, like, I made the joke once in Pacific Stream that the principal of my high school dead scared. The vice principal of my high school that I went to is dead afraid of me and my mother. That's because his jocks were some of the rudest kids I went to school with, honestly. They're the ones who caused me the most issues in high school. That I finally was getting fed up with it pretty much, and I was like, enough is enough. And because he was the athletic director, I skipped over the coaches. I went straight to the athletic director, and I'm like, and the bullies probably need the help too if they're having exactly. So, not name dropping, but the one bully that I had, his friend, I did the CITing. I did the like volunteer training to be a counselor at the Boys and Girls Club, like watch the kids one summer, and he ended up being one of the other teenagers doing it with me, and he actually got to know me. So when his friend, and I don't like that now, so when his friend was starting to bully me the next year, I looked at him and I'm like, are you really gonna let him do that to me? Because you know how I am. You know I'm not the way he's portraying me. It took until my senior year when his girlfriend, who was part-time, she would go to school home. She was mostly homeschooled, but she would have like 3 or 4 classes at school, and she just happened to be in my first hour, and she got to know me, and she thought I was really awesome. So like she was like one of my friends on Facebook, and he started cyberbullying me from her page, from her Facebook, and she saw the messages, and she told me the next day that she told him off. He's never to bully me again. And she will ask me if he ever bullies me again, I am to tell her. And she pretty much threatened to break up with him if he ever did it again. That was the first time I actually had somebody on my side that wasn't like my mom for it. And it made it worth it. But like, so from like 8th grade promotion until 4 or 5 years later, pretty much, it took for him to get put in his place. And I tried to put him in his place. Like, I put his friend in his place. Like, it's like, really? I'm older than you, why are you bullying me? Sort of thing. Because all the kids I went to school with were a year or 2 younger than me, technically. Because I should have been higher. Technically should have. Right? Unfortunately, it was really awesome that she stood up for me, and like, we were like besties after that, and she was like the cheerleader and I had been the band geek, so it was kind of funny. When you actually think about it, it was kind of hilarious, because who would have thought the band geek would have been friends with the cheerleader, you know? Mind you, by the time I met her, I wasn't in band anymore. I had quit, but still, it was pretty damn awesome. I will admit that. And don't get me wrong, after high school, we talked a little. It's not like we hung out or anything. But, yeah. I know after high school they broke up, and I know that that he moved back east and ended up as like trying to be a pro wrestler, which I kind of laugh at. Unfortunately, I laugh at it mostly because like knowing what he was doing and now doing kind of made me say that. I know. But like, I got stuck here in the same town I graduated from, though, so that don't help. I know that like one of the kids I went to school with passed away while he was in college and stuff like that. And then there we go. That works. Or should I do one of these? Ooh, no, we're gonna use that. That looks pretty. One of the kids I was in band with passed away. One of like my band teacher that I was with for years passed away because after he got let go, which sucked, honestly. that sucked to hear when he passed away, because he passed away while we were still in school. I also had a teacher pass away while I was in, another teacher pass away my senior year. So we kind of, us seniors kind of like dedicated our graduation to her and stuff like that. So why the hell is it doing that? That is weird. What the hell? It's gotta be because of the upper... there. That's weird. I've never had that happen to me, sorry. That was really weird. But, yeah. We had some losses, not like anybody at the school nowadays would even realize it. High school sucked. But yeah, no, that's why, like, when I walked in, when I was having the issues with my transcript, my old vice principal freaked out when he saw, his eyes got, like, bug-eyed when he saw me, and I laughed my ass off at the time, honestly, about it, because it was hilarious. I looked at my mom when we got out to the car, and I was like, Mom, did you just see how he looked when he saw us? And she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, his eyes went buggy. He was dead scared that we were both there. It was hilarious. Like, I had emailed him because he was the only admin that was still there from when I was in school. Mind you, I graduated in 2011. So to have anybody still at my high school that would have seen me graduate was a shocker, period, in my opinion. A huge shock. Like, okay, so you're still here, so you can do this for me, sort of thing. Is how I saw it. But he's like, yeah, no, I'll do that for you, no problem. So when I ran into him at our local Sam's Club, I was like, hey, so you know I graduated and stuff like that. And mind you, I didn't let him know, like, I graduated with honors or anything like that, because I didn't graduate with honors, but I did make Dean List, like, my first term in school. I don't see it as a big deal, honestly. It's a whatever, in my opinion. Oh no, my computer just went black, so I have to keep, I have, if you didn't notice, I have it so that you're no longer on my screen. I have to work on a couple different things, honestly, on that, in my opinion. I don't think I like the black as much as I thought I would. That looks better. Or at least in my opinion, it looks better. Yeah, it was only one term, and it's up on my wall. Honestly, I put it up above my computer so I could, up above my computer desk pretty much, so I could see it all the time. It was only the one term, and it wasn't a huge deal in my opinion. Or at least that's my point of view on it. Other people like you would say, oh no, it's a huge deal, you should just be super proud. It's like, meh, one term, no big deal. It's not like I did it every term. But to have, like, my coworkers who were I had a coworker at the time that was helping, who had offered to help me with my math and stuff because he had been a math professor. He was super proud of me too. I think I have like an extra whole copy of my dean's list stuff somewhere. So I had put water collectors over here because, again, eco lifestyle is one of my favorite packs at this point. I try to include it with every build I do. I do try, I don't always. But some people never do it at all, right? That's probably why everybody was super thrilled for me, because like going from like a BC student in high school, if I was lucky, to having A's, B's, and C's pretty much in college is a really big deal, I guess. I have a couple of people who were like super proud of me for that, including my mother. I will admit that one right now. My mom was one of those people who's super proud of me. My uncle's super proud of me. My aunt and uncle in New Jersey are super proud of me too. I got money from them for my graduation. That literally went straight to the electric bill, so. Priorities! Or at least that's how my mother would say it. Priorities first. To incorporate that out here, I think, if I can. I'm going to try to make an outdoor cooking area, like in the pool, by the pool. And literally, this is day 3 of me building at this point. I started this like the other day. Yeah, and this has all been streamed, so I have not worked on this whatsoever off stream, which is actually surprising, which is one of the reasons I kind of wanted to work on it again, was because I don't like having it like last second. I have this thing where I have to have it done immediately, almost. If I'm gonna work on something, I'm gonna get it done. So normally, if I'm gonna take like a day or two, if I'm gonna do it where you saw it on my first stream, it wasn't the one that was already done. It was one that I just restarted so that I wanted to make sure I had something to stream. So that's what I did. This one I decided I was just gonna start on stream and see where it went from there. Personal opinions do matter, in my opinion. It's one of the reasons I'm kind of happy that Pacific hasn't tuned in for this, because I am working on it on stream, so she can be like 100% surprised. But that don't mean that she's not watching after the fact, you know. Is that awkward? It's not going to be like a connected bar or anything, but it still looks good in my opinion. And like I said, I'm just finishing it up. That's why I put finishing up the shell build, day 3. Because it is day 3 of me doing this build, decorating this build, whatever you want to call it. I figured, why not try to finish it up tonight. I'm actually doing a lot more than I normally would on the build, honestly. Like, I don't normally do like loungers or anything like that on builds. I'm just trying to add in whatever I can to make it look nice, and then I'll work on like bushes and stuff like that to shade it up a little. Clutter up the yard more. I still have to add it. I have to remember to add in the garden stuff for the greenhouse. But I kind of just got carried away with backyard stuff. My bad. I want to see something really fast. I don't use these obviously often at all, as you can tell. I was just seeing That I could always add to the basement too, for vampires. Add a cult theme to this, since we're not a cult. We're a pyramid scheme. Outdoors. There we go. That's what I want to look at. None of this is speaking to me. Really. Okay. I looked. Nothing was speaking to me there. And yes, that was Draco barking, if you did hear that. I don't know if you did or not. Something's going on that he has to bark about. He just likes to bark. I think the cats are doing something out there, that's why. Okay, now what? I'm looking for all plants. And of course, I can't find all the plants. Okay. We're going to go and make a room and put all my plants from Dev's shell. I don't want to go looking again for this. It's gonna be faster just to do it the way I'm doing it. Give me one moment. I might have to cut this session short. My fiance has not gone to bed today, and he needs some sleep. Needs to get some sleep. And he needs to get some sleep, and I'm on the bed, so give me one moment. I'm now being attacked again. Child, stop. We're just going to hop over to Pringleton, Winchester, because this is the same save that oh no, this isn't the right save. Fuck. Mind my language. I'm gonna have to actually do something for once. We are getting rid of the unsaved shell build. Oops. That's what I get for trying to go and do something that I need to do and not have the right save for this. Oops. Oopsies. Guess I'm never finishing that build. Since I can actually show off this shell fully because it's already been shown. Kinda comes in handy. I'm going for that 3-hour mark at least. He's got plenty of room to come and lay down, honestly. I have a very happy puppy right now. If I do not finish this today, I'm going to set it up so I'm back on tomorrow, and I'll go live tomorrow right after Pacific, so I can finish this up. I'll just schedule it in if I have to. This way everybody can see what I've been working on. Because I'll do it where I starting an hour before she finishes or something like that. I have a dog attacking my hand right now, so I can't do anything even if it did come back, finish. This takes forever to do. Sorry about the squeaking. The dog just grabbed one of his toys. He's trying to get me to play with him. Mommy's live. You can't be doing this. No. Yeah, he's adorable when you don't have to deal with it. He likes to bite a lot, but he's still only a year old, so I should be used to it at this point, is how I see it. You're not getting it back. I took his toy away. He's looking at it because I put it up on the table where he could technically still grab it if he really wanted to, but he knows he's not allowed up on the tables that we have in our room. So he's like, I want my toy back, Mom. And now he'll go probably complain to his daddy. It's almost done. I swear it's almost done. 3 hours later. Honestly, I think it was easier for me to save, back out to the menu, go to the actual save that it's in, grab it from there, and then come back into the save at this point. Probably not, but I'm trying. I do appreciate you being here, Smarmy. At least it went better than last night's and the last 2 streams. At least I actually have somebody to talk to. I was talking to myself on a lot of it. Oh, and when I was telling Pacific the other night that I love the chaos in her streams, I'm not joking. I'm there for the chaos because, like, streaming by yourself kind of sucks. Massively. Trying to keep a conversation going when you don't have anybody watching sucks. I think, like, the last 2 streams I've just talked to myself about what I'm doing in stream. Just so that when people go and watch it later on, which people are, I know that people are, I can see that people are streaming it after the fact. They can, like, how do I explain it? They understand what I'm doing. I'm sure one of the streams has my brother's actual name in it. I did, like, he don't care, but I doxed him. I let everybody know. But, like, he didn't care. He was fine with it. He even says it in the chat. Totally, 100% he's my, you can tell he's my brother. Like, he don't care. The only thing I told him was, don't you dare go and dox me. I have to build a room down here so that I can just take everything out of the top. Draco's literally trying to get me to play with him right now. He's like, Mom, enough is enough. Just play with me. Dad wants to go to sleep. I want playtime. Just play with me. Enough is enough. I figured out a better way to do this. I think. I'm probably gonna regret this later. When I gotta place it on the other lot. I'm just trying to figure out the easiest way for me to do this properly. Because I'm just gonna quickly put everything in one room and then or at least that's the plan. I'm gonna try to put everything into one room. Take everything I have in here. So like, first off do this. Take all this, put it in here. Put all these in here. My death flowers. I love my death flowers. Personally, I love death flowers. So. And then we just have to take these and put these in here. Easiest and fastest way to do this. And then I don't have to go looking for it again. Ever. I really need to do this with the crystal stuff too. So I don't have to go looking for it next time I need to build. Save room. gonna put it like that. We're gonna do plants. I'm not putting this live, by the way. I'm just putting it in my library. Once I get like an actual greenhouse that I like set up, that's like one room, I will then go in and oh crap, I forgot something. Oh well. Forgot my crystal tree. Crystal tree was not up here, that's why. Not that it's gonna matter anyways, because obviously the crystal tree is not gonna fit in there properly. Probably because I need an actual planter for it to work. Okay, so lesson learned. Do not try to use that. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to back everything back where it belongs. For the most part. I'm going to remove the floor because that should get rid of those. I'm going to should be a way to remove walls. Boink, boink, boink. Let's do it this way. We're gonna just build a wall down there, do another one. Yeah, I originally never posted on my gallery ever. That's just a recent thing I started doing. Okay, that's interesting. The death flowers did not go away like they were supposed to. They're just floating here. Normally when you get like rid of a room, it deletes it. That's interesting. I think it's a glitch. I got a couple things I have to get rid of anyways while I'm here. Starting with this bad boy. Right? That's gonna come there. I'm going to build a wall, build a room around that. Hopefully I can. So that I can take that with me easily. My fiance so badly wants to give me a smiley face tattoo. I do not do well with pain. Okay, we are going to look for that tree because I'm not going to try to get that into a room right now. That's going to drive me insane trying to do otherwise. My fiance is going nuts. I don't do well with pain. He wants to give me a smiley face. Smiley face tattoo. I don't do good with pain. I will never do that. He crazy. Yeah. I scream bloody murder with tattoos. Nobody wants to hear that. Fast and easy way to do this. That's how I see it. Please, I'm feeling better than I did yesterday. Draco, go get Wawa. Draco Potter McCullough. Stop. Daddy's calling you, Draco. Look. Look. He's like, no, Mom needs to get off the game, Dad. There. At least now my build is actually the same as it was. Now to go finish up what I was doing. Or trying to do, I should say. This dog is spoiled. He has so many toys. He has 2 monkey toys. He has tons of octopi. He has a duck that's headless now because the head fell off. That was nearly headless ducky, but now is headless ducky. He hears our neighbor's dog go nutso, and he has to go nutso. He likes to ring. Right? Hey, at least I didn't do with the crystals yet. I'm gonna do that off of this build that I'm going back to because I already have all like the crystals and the metals there, so I might as well just grab them from that room, is how I see it. Ow! You just kicked my knee. Boy. He can't get to my toes. On purpose. I did that on purpose. Ow! My fiance keeps kicking my knee. Sorry. I apologize ahead of time because I cannot control the volume on my voice on my stream. Mostly because I have I don't have the capture card. Right? Have to go on those side quests. Give me one moment. Oh yeah, no. I was saying ow because I'm sitting at the end of the bed and he was kicking my knee. By accident, now Draco's kissing his feet. Licking his feet. He wants to tattoo me with a smiley face tattoo like my fiance has, because he tattoos and I don't do it good with pain and he wants to do it on stream. I will say this right now, if I get to affiliate, I probably will let him do that. I just will make sure that it's actually on my computer streaming so people can actually see me instead of that way I can mute my mic and nobody can hear me scream. Because I am a loud ass screamer and I do not like pain. So he has a lot to learn. And my tattoos, when I get them done, tend to last a long time because we have to take a break a lot for me. And I mean a lot. We have tattoos unfinished on my body still. So, because I do not handle the pain like I should be able to, and you've heard me say ow a couple times to just the dog attacking my feet. Yeah, it's a lot worse when I'm getting tattooed. Yeah. So, yeah. There's that. I actually think I have a better... I think I actually have a better... more plants elsewhere. I just don't feel like going to grab them right now. I mean, yes, I do say ow a lot when Draco wants to play, but that last time was not because Draco wanted to play. That last time was because my fiance kept accidentally kicking my knee. And he just did it again. I'm starting to think this was not an accident. There we go. But yeah, no, I think I have a bigger and better one on my Winter Wonderland build. But this is fine for now. Winter Wonderland build can stay put. I'm not going to push it right now. There we go. We got my first tree in there. Now. Now all we have to do is finish up doing the decorations on the outside and we're done. Then I'll figure out what to actually write after the stream and post it after a stream. That way it's still a little bit of a surprise of what like the details are on it. Let's see, what did we get in Realm of Magic for stuff like this? Did we get anything decoration wise? No. Okay, so Realm of Magic out. Oh, I know what I forgot to grab. Not that I know where I'm going to put it yet. We're going to move this over this way. Just so it's out of the way. I wanted to add a tree house in and I forgot to go grab the tree house. Give me one moment. I think I used that one the last time. I think I'm going to use this one this time. See, and that's what I was afraid of, doing it this way. Was that I wasn't gonna have enough room anywhere for it properly. Okay, we're gonna put that there. We're gonna open this back up. We're gonna grab this one. We're gonna place this room. Pop that there. Let's see where I can place this properly. I guess I'm just gonna have to leave it where it is. And maybe move a couple of other things around. This is where I miss BB move objects, because I could put it there without any issues. That, or I just pick up everything and move it to a bigger lot again. And yes, I've done this once before where I just decided I was picking it up and moving it to a different lot completely. Because I didn't like how crowded it looked. Which may or may not happen right now. I'm not sure yet. I'm still trying to decide what I'm doing. I'm debating right now, sorry. I'm overthinking. Hi, Grams, how are you doing? Sorry, I missed your hi. I'm over here debating if I'm gonna move the whole place right now. because I want to decorate properly on the outside, but that tree, I just don't like where that tree house is sitting. I'm doing good. I'm just, like I said, I'm just debating. I'm doing a lot better than I was doing. That's for sure. I think between all the Gatorades and Powerades I had since last night to today, I'm doing a lot better. That, and I've had an energy drink, which I've been like not drinking a lot of, and I had a smeared off ice. So at this beginning of stream, so I'm doing awesome right now. I'm just trying to decide if I want to move the whole build elsewhere right now. Maybe make it a little bit bigger of a lot, because I am on a certain size right now. I'm on a 40 by 30. Technically, if I wanted to, I can move it to a 60 by 60, 64 by 64. I just don't know what to do. Do I go with a bigger lot, or do I stay? Eco lot. No matter what, I'm doing these fast internet. And study spot. There we go. We'll do it that way. I don't know what to do. If I should just do what I'm saying I should do and move it, or if I should stay. Any ideas, people? Stay. Look, it looks fine. Well, there's one vote. What do you think, Graham? Stay because it looks fine, or move it? Move the whole lot. See, I don't normally do a lot of landscaping. The most I'll do is throw some trees in, probably the bushes around the side. I'm thinking with that little area right here, I'll put some flowers and maybe move this tree and put some flowers there, just because that's how I have it set up. But otherwise, I'll probably just throw some trees in, put some dirt underneath the tree house, and call it fine. I mean, you haven't seen much of this build, Graham, so you really haven't got to see much. So up here I have a master, a bathroom, a laundry room, and a nursery. So you can see what's going on here. I had to remove the bathroom I had down here. I did a kitchen. A huge kitchen with lots of greenery, which we all know Dev will, if Dev watches, he'll love, because of all the greenery. I did like a walk, and my entryway ended up into like a library, a huge ass library. Honestly, I love that wall right now. It's one of my favorites. With a small living room over here. And then my pride and joy, which Smarmy got to watch me go and hunt down everything I needed. My garden, my greenhouse, which isn't technically got the greenhouse windows on, but we're pretending it does at this point. I had to go to my Casa de Dev shell build and steal all the plants from that. along with the crystal tree, because I could not for the life of me find them on the screen on the gallery like I normally do. And then there's a you go down the ladder, because I can't show off as well as Pacific will on the 30th, to the basement that has a bathroom with one of the new mirrors from the new pack, another bedroom for like the teenager who doesn't want to live up with his siblings anymore, or her siblings. Do not blame. You got the woodworking table and the chess table. You have the wizard slash the spellcaster slash crystal crates area, which has all the crystals that you need to build, or it should have had all the crystals. I'm missing crystals. Oh no. I'm gonna have to go back and find the crystals again. Something happened. No. Something happened when I put something down. No. Ugh. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to do some touch-ups. Oh well. All the metals are still there at least, so I'm gonna have to do the crystals all over again. All that work for nothing, smarmy. And then, yeah, so there's that. And then you come out and you have the speech and debate thing. And the robot station. When I logged on to start playing, I got my freebies. So I got my my new dart board up on the wall. And then you come down to this end and you have your spa, pretty much. Before I start doing any type of landscaping now, I have to go back in and re-grab some stuff. That just... Ooh, that makes me mad now that I have to redo that whole thing again. And it's because I put it over, so yeah. Yeah, exactly what I was thinking. I mean, honestly, I'll put bushes around the outside like I normally do, and then I'll add, like, flowers and stuff in, but... Because, like, if you were to use this for, like, a... other type of build, like, if you were to use this while you're playing, winter and stuff would kill it anyways. All the bushes and stuff. I have a lot of bugs in my room right now because it's coming to be summer, and for some reason all the flies want to come in my room now. So I have to move my computer off my lap so I can go grab the fly swatter and kill some bugs if I have to. I'm gonna stay on for a little bit longer just so I can work on a couple things. So I'll probably go over stream. I do have to eventually get off and eat dinner. I cooked it, I just haven't ate it yet. And I think I'm going to end up adding more things downstairs because now I have to go back and find the crystals. Because the crystals, all my crystals I just grabbed are gone. I mean, I could just add the crystal rocks in to my thing, too. Move, Draco. Sorry. I swear I just saw a bug on my bed, and now I can't find it. So I'm kind of freaking out over here just a tad bit right now. I dislike bugs indefinitely right now. So I might actually have to stop streaming at 10 like I was planning on doing because I'm freaking out right now. That, and I have no clue what I'm missing now and what I have. So this whole thing's going down to the basement. So there's going to be duplicates of everything at this point in this build. Because now I'm upset about the fact that I just screwed up that whole bottom half of my build. And I know it's not a big deal, it's just a pain in the butt when you lose like half your build. And you have no clue what you're missing and what you have, and like this is now duplicated, and I don't care because at least my shelves will be full, you know. If they're duplicated, they're duplicated. It doesn't matter. I just want this filled because I don't like leaving bare shelves. There, I said it. It's a great way to look. It looks great, by the way. It is, to be honest, but it's your build, so ultimately it's up to you whether you move it or you leave it where it is. Yeah, it is up to me. I just, when I'm stressed out like this, where like I just like having to come back in and add these shelves back, add extra shelves because I just screwed up massively, in my opinion. It stresses me out every so often. I also let a lot of things get to me easily. So I try not to stress myself out on builds, but sometimes like when things aren't going the way I want them to go, it bugs me oh so much. Doesn't help that I get bugged by bugs easily, and I have a fly flying around my room right now that as soon as I'm off stream it's going to be kill the bug. But I'm going to try to finish this up before I get off stream, so let's get this done. How did I miss? Oh my god. Nope, it's right, never mind. I let things get to me too easily. I just need to let things go at this point. But Smarmy can even tell you, I literally went through and put every single one of these here. I don't know if it's because I'm on I know the feeling. I've had the game delete some of my clutter while I was building and ended up having to go back and put the missing items back. Yeah, well, if I completely do that, it's going to get rid of my greenhouse that's already pre-done. It's like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that again. Nope. We will go and just add more. No big deal. It's no big deal. I can add more and it will look fine, and I'm not worried about it. It just means that the wall will look more full and more cluttered and more cute and all that good stuff. And flies are bugs that bug me, and I will get over it. Plain and simple. It's no big deal. I have OCD. I swear I have OCD though, when it comes down to stuff. So it's like everything has to be perfect the first time, and I don't like when things go wrong. Now, if only I could put that towards my house. So. Like how my landlord called me earlier right before I came on live and was like, hey, sell my fifth wheel for me. I'm like, okay, send me the information so I can research it and figure out how much to get you and stuff like that. It's like, how am I supposed to know how much that's supposed to be worth? That makes no sense to me. You want me to do something, but I don't know how much it's worth. I have to do research to do that. Thank you. Thank you, because I forgot to already. I'm close to getting affiliate, so once I have my affiliate, I can add like all the commands and stuff, like the saves and stuff like that you can redeem. I just have to wait till that is here, pretty much. So I do appreciate you though, Grams, for letting me know to save beforehand. Since Grams was there the night that my since you were there the night that my game crashed. That was fun. So let's see, since you're here, let's see what we have to do. So while you're here, since you're actually here, I am planning for the month of July to go live every day of the week of my birthday. And Yeah, so it would be the week of the 17th. So it would be July 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, and 20th that I would go live every single day. I figured this way I can get a couple try to get out there a little bit more. My fiance and I were talking, and we're gonna try to set it up so I have a set schedule of when I go live for now on. Mostly because he's sick and tired of me turning around and saying, I'm gonna go live right now, after not planning on going live right away, pretty much. So he just wants me to have more of a set schedule where he knows, okay, she's gonna go live from here to here. I'm going to try to figure out, like, okay, so like Sims one night, maybe do something like Dreamlight Valley another night. Because I have Dreamlight Valley on here. I'm not very far in it still, really, but I'm far enough where, like, you know, I'm far enough that I can still, like, show off. Well, that missing bug finally showed back up. Not where I wanted it to show up. We have these little bugs in Arizona that we call kissing bugs, and they are coming in because my room is not sealed properly. This place needs so much work. It's not funny, but it's cheap. Right, so I have the expansion, I have the Rift in Time game part of it too. And I just, I'm farther on my Switch than I am on my PlayStation. That's for sure. I will say that right now. I have played more on my Switch for Dreamlight Valley than anything, pretty much because I got it for the PlayStation first. Somebody saw it, took over the system, and I was like, but I want to play too, and I was still working at the time, so I kind of just went and bought the game on my Switch, and I ended up taking it to work and playing it on my breaks instead of doing schoolwork on breaks. Which started the whole, I gotta get my schoolwork done Mondays, because I was off on Sundays and Mondays. So yeah, there's that, which is always fun. And then, yeah. So I just recently started replaying it on the PlayStation, just because, like, once you finish the game, the initial game, and you start doing, like, the expansion for Rift in Time, you kind of get stuck waiting for stuff, and I quite literally bought the expansion as soon as I could. I love the game, honestly. I also play, like, Call of Duty. I play Fortnite every so often, which is why I've been, like, coaching-ish Pacific, because, like, I play, my fiance plays. We're more than happy to play with her if she wants it. I've told her this in private messages. Main game only. Yeah, main game you don't get as much. So like you get Wally and stuff like that. They're coming out with more characters for main game, but with the Rift in Time you get Rapunzel, you get Gaston, which with Gaston you get like poultry. So you get like meats for your for all that. You get Eve, which I found really fun. And then with the latest update, you got Oswald the Lucky Duck. Not Lucky Duck, Lucky Rabbit, sorry. My brain's not working right now. Can you tell? I'm having a horrible time right now. Thinking straight. It's fine. Go to sleep, Smarmy. Have a good snooze. Sleep well. I am literally going past streaming hours so that I can finish this up on stream at this point. And then I'm going to get off and go eat because I cooked dinner tonight and it smelled delicious when I pulled it out before stream. I'm pretty sure she was, that was delayed. I'm not gonna put that bush there. Nope. Too close to the house for the slide as it is. Draco, you guys said goodnight too? He's more interested in what my mother's doing because she has food in her room. He wants food. He thinks that he's entitled to everybody's food because he's the baby and he's supposed to get all the food. That and I had nope, that's not happening there then. We are not doing that there, obviously. Yeah, he's spoiled. He's definitely 100% spoiled. I will admit that right now. He thinks that everything is his and that he should get all the human food. And trust me, I literally have, in the last like week, got him to sit and wait. We had cube steaks last night for dinner and my mother didn't eat all of hers, so she brought them to the gate because we have a baby gate up in our room to the main part of the house so that we can try to get some airflow into our room better. And she stood there and fed the dog her leftovers. It was adorable. It was actually adorable. I loved it because he just sat there like patiently waiting for her to give him the next bite. He's 100% spoiled though. I will admit that right now. So yeah. And then of course, like when I'm eating, he's like all over me, like, Mom, food, gimme, 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 gimme. So yeah. Good news is that I'm no longer having back spasms like I was when I started stream. That's always a good thing. Smarmy got to hear Draco biting my feet earlier and me yelling at him. So and that's what I was afraid of. My system just shut down my web page for chat, so do you give me one moment? I will not be able to see if you post anything, Rams, because my web page shut down on me. Gotta love it. I am working on affiliate, so that's a thing that's happening. I was telling Smarmy earlier in post that I am like 34, 35 followers away from having that met. I am a day away from having how many days I have to stream for posted there. That's what I was looking at earlier, was my achievements. So I am at 16 out of 50 on my followers, so I just need to get up to 50 and I'll have all my followers reached for affiliate. I have over 8 hours of streaming hours done. I'm on day 6. Today's would be day 6 of streams to my 7 days that I need, and I have my average viewer streams up. So I am on my path to affiliate. For partner, which is totally different, you have to have at least 25 hours, and I'm at like a little over 10 hours right now. Because of this stream, it will be more. You have to have 12 days of different streaming, so I would be up to 6, so I'm halfway there. And my average amount of viewers have to be like 75, and I'm at like a 3.35 right now. So I'm working on it. I'm just slow, hoping to eventually get there. I'm hoping to at least get to affiliate soon. so you are aware, I do have my stream back up so I can see it, where I can see the chat again. I really hate when my computer acts up like that. It's about time for me to restart the computer again, where it won't ever do that to me again. This was my laptop for school, and since I finished school, it's been acting up, so it might get factory rebooted soon, honestly, because I'm getting sick of it doing that to me. Right? It's perfect. I literally lost my webpage that I had up for my modding and stuff, so I could mod my stream and all that stuff. I was just looking at who I could end up raiding out to at some point. And I saved while you were gone too, so... See, I'm remembering. I just get stressed out every so often. And forget. And after my not-so-tiny build got destroyed, and I'm going to rebuild a new one at some point on stream. Bigger and better. Maybe we'll do it on the 64 by 64 launch area next time. And I'll add like a barn and stuff to it. I'm just adding, it doesn't look like it's just all like put down nice and neat and stuff like that. Oh, and this is like 10 times harder on a controller, by the way, to do these little details like this, because like you're using joysticks instead of like a mouse. And yeah, I'm using a controller, not my mouse, because my wireless mouse is for my computer. I am, when I do my description and stuff later, I'm going to plug in my wireless keyboard and type it up that way, because I don't like using the joysticks to type as much. I've had to do it a couple times in stream tonight, but that's mostly because I was searching for stuff. See, I use my phone when I'm not on my computer for my watching of streams. So yeah. Yeah, I use to play on PC all the time. I just don't have a PC right now, so kinda can't do that when you don't have something, you know, so that's always fun. I pretty much have been letting my friend use my local friend to use my Sims 4 stuff so that she can learn Sims more and more. It's okay. The first time I played in forever on the PC, I'm literally looking at it like, okay, now I have to remember how to do this stuff because it's been so long since I've used the PC that I'm having to remember how to play on the PC. It was hilarious, honestly. Because she's looking at me like, you play all the time though. I'm like, yeah, and I play on console now. I don't play on PC often. She's like, you're still doing a good job. I'm like, yeah, because it's me, but still. It's like, yeah, but at the same time, I don't remember everything. So much different. She's like, well, I have a controller that can connect to my gaming computer if you want to use that. I'm like, no! Give me just a second. And I figured it out. I don't think this is too much dirt. I don't know if you're back from your cigarette break or not, but... I've actually cut back. I'm smoking like 1 cigarette a day now. Mostly because I don't want to have to roll them myself. I'm sick of having to roll them myself. I am 100% done. Pretty much, trying to roll them myself. So I'm over it. I can cut back. I have yet to have a cigarette today, so I'm pretty much quitting at this point. Which is a good thing, I guess. Breaking the habit while I'm young, pretty much. There. Okay, so I am in Glimmerbrook, I believe is the name of the wizarding area. I only get the bag smokes from the reserve because I hate having to roll my smokes. Yeah, I have an Indian reserve not far from me where I normally go and buy my cartons, and the prices are going skyrocketing, so it's technically cheaper to roll them down here nowadays. And I just not a fan of rollies ever. I don't think I've ever really been a fan of rollies. Honestly. And they just taste off to me. So, yeah. I'm kind of trying to keep a little bit of it like clear. So like the pool area is going to be clear, where the water catchers are going to be clear. I'm going to add some flowers a flower bed right here, I think. Is the only thing left to do. Because I think it's looking really good already. I wanted it to look like it fit into the world, by the way, so... I'll add in here. I'm gonna get a chicken coop. Give me one moment. And that's why I try not to stream around 10:30 my time, is because I take meds at this hour. So if you take medication that's prescribed to you, please take your medication. It's my last pill for who knows how long, since my OBGYN refuses to give me my birth control since I turned 32 this year. If I didn't know that you were a builder on the console and saw this, I would think that it was done on PC, right? It's like, wait, how did you do that on console? Wait a second. I have learned. I will 100% admit right now, I have taught myself how to play this game properly, like build-wise, on console, like it looks like I was on PC. I've been told that by multiple people, honestly. It's like, wait, you're console, not PC? How? How is that possible? I'm like, it's not hard. That's like when people say, oh, I play on PlayStation. I'm like, wanting to scream at them like, you need to follow me. Follow me right now. Because I play console, and it's like, I can show you how to build. I can walk you through it. I sit on people's streams all the time, and one of my friends was playing. I think if I ever were to try to build on a console, I'd be lost, lol. So, I actually have it set up so that you don't see everything. I think it's gameplay. But, Nope, that's not it. Game tips, is that it? I don't remember how I turned it off, but right here. So if I click that, and I'm just gonna apply it for a little bit so you can see this properly. I hate having these up. But you'll see, like, over here, it shows you, here in a minute, it will show you how to undo, redo your toggle, cursor toggle, select, back, quick eyedrop tool, quick design tool, and your toggle grid over here. And then, I'm just gonna turn those off once you see those, because I don't like how they look on the stream, personally. That, and I don't need them anymore, honestly. And then every so often when I do need help, I can pull up this, and it will. Give me a second, because my stream's a little laggy compared to my game right now. Then I can pull up the controls to view controls, and it shows me everything that I can do. So once in a while, when it's been a while since I played, I'll come in beforehand and look to remember everything, because I can go weeks without playing, honestly. It gives you everything you need, honestly. It's no big deal at this point, how I see it. The only thing I think you might have an issue with if you ever had to play on console would be the fact that you don't get better by build by mode. You don't get MCC Command Center or anything like that. You can't get like you can't really use like mods or anything like that on here. But at the same time, you get used to it after a little bit. Like, honestly, like you said, wait, you built this on if somebody who didn't know me at all came in right now and said, what are you playing on? Because other than the controls is up there still, they would question it at first. Like, wait, you've just built that off of console? I would be like, yeah. Honestly, it's not that hard. I don't use build by on my PC, but I sure would miss my mods for sure, right? I was just joking about this earlier. I joke about it now, but seriously, I have murdered PCs because I've never had a gaming computer ever for this game at all. I only ever played on PC up until recently. Actually, at one point in time, I literally said I would never play Sims on the console. It looks too difficult. Straight out said it. I was like, nope, not for me. No, thank you. You can have that. No. Now I can't stop playing it. It's like one of my favorite games, honestly. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. This looks bare. This front area looks bare. I need to do something with it. Figured it out. But yeah, no, I'm just happy to hear that somebody thought I could think that I was building on PC again. It's like, this is, honestly, this does not compare to my PC builds ever. I honestly think I have grown as a builder on console over PC. I would have to probably go have my friend put what I have done of my last console build on the gallery so I could pull it onto from console, I meant PC, from her PC to the gallery so I could show it off. But honestly, I don't have as many packs on the PlayStation, on the PC, than I do on the PlayStation nowadays. And I honestly don't think it's any good, but who knows. I've learned more on the console because I've been sitting here playing for so long on the console now that I've built myself up on console. So if I would be any good on PC, it would be a shock at this point, because it's been so long since I've used a mouse and a keyboard to build, like, full time. Honestly. I mean, don't get me wrong. My throne has a PC. I want a PC. I want to be able to stream other things other than just, like, no joke. But, right now, this is what I have, and this is what I'm going to do. So, yeah, deal with what you got. That's how I see it. This is what I got, so this is what I'm dealing with. But, okay, one more save. Because I don't want to miss those beautiful sights on the front. Honestly. I love how it looks. Don't want to miss out on the look of the building whatsoever. I've been streaming for almost 4 hours now. I am going to call it a night. I'm going to see if we can raid out to somebody, though. Just because I am on my computer, too. So I should be able to stream. Go stream out. Now the question is, do we want to stream to raid out to somebody who is playing Sims, or do we want to go to somebody who's not playing Sims? Because I have nobody, like, who I follow streaming right now that is playing Sims. That's not, like, huge. Like, yeah, he's, like, super huge, and I really just don't want to go raiding into his page, because I don't, like, pay for a subscription or anything to his page. So let me know. I'm just going to save lot. I have a gaming PC because whenever my boyfriend upgrades his PC, I get his old one. See, that's awesome. Honestly, I love that. My bestie from work, that has my account on her PC right now, she got her gaming computer because of her boyfriend. So, and he wants her to learn how to play games, and he streams something. I don't know what his streaming account is or anything like that, but she's like, well, we have all this set up over here, we can always get you set up to go live right now. And I was like, okay, but I don't know about that, you know? My PC. So I wish I had somebody like that, but no, my boy's uncle has like tons of PCs. Every kid has their own PC, every kid has their own console. It's hilarious, and I'm like, I want a gaming PC so bad. It's like, I just want this. That's all I want. Why can't I have somebody who actually wants to give me what I want? Sorry, I have a app that I use to help me write out my descriptions, so quite literally have to remember to do this correctly. That's one of the reasons I was going to do this off stream, but I'm gonna call it a night, Grams. There's only 2 of us. I'm not worried about raiding out tonight. It would be different if I had like 10 of us or more. See, that's what my sister, my bestie that I call my sister because her kid's gonna grow up knowing me as Auntie. She and her boyfriend play video games together too. And like, they play some of like the games I play on my phone, and I don't have a lot of games that I can play with them, but like, I've told them before, if they want to play something and I have it, we'll play, you know? Like, I have my Switch, I have my PlayStation, can't download any games onto my computer because it's supposed to be a business computer, it's not set up for games. Trust me, I tried to download Sims on my computer. It won't take, it does not have enough memory for it. But I am thinking about getting to, I'm thinking about going and putting in external hard drive for that. So we shall see what happens there. My fiance likes World of Warcraft. I have not played Baldur's Gate at all. Any of them. I think my fiance has, but he's asleep, so I can't ask him. I will ask him in the morning, and I will tell you tomorrow during Pacific stream if you're there. But have a good night. I'm going to sign out because it's been almost 4 hours now, and I was only supposed to be streaming for 3 hours, and I still need to go eat dinner, like I said, and I just took my pill on an empty stomach. So yeah, I'm going to go eat. So you have a good night, okay, Grams?